Hello. I was just wanted to give you an overview of what's been happening in careers this year. It's been a successful year. We've come out of COVID, and although we thought it would be quite restrictive in careers, we've been very lucky that we've managed to get some trips out. We've also had external speakers in, as well as having some activities showcased by some of our own staff. First of all, year 7 this year, they've met me, Mr. Johnson. I'm the careers lead in the school, and within their first PD day, that's their personal development day, they were lucky enough to meet our employer engagement officer, Mr. Peter Evans, who gave them an overview of working in the construction industry, gave them a little task to do, which was impressive. We've also had a presentation from the Department of Work and Pensions, who actually support us quite a lot with very relevant, up-to-date information that's useful across all year groups. We've also had some workshops provided virtually by the Army, by our own staff. There's some pictures here of that were delivered by our art department, and later in the year, in fact today as I'm recording this, PC Pete Nettleton is in talking about career pathways within the police force. Year 8, a little similar to year 7, just because of the catch up and the time they missed on the COVID, so they were able to also meet with Peter Evans, and here we can see a diagram of the type of work he was doing on planning a construction site. However, we've also been able to look at the skills that are required within careers, and that's through our links with the Link Hire team. And we're starting to look at the future for our students within year 8. They also had a presentation from the Army about resilience and the type of skill sets needed for the Army. And once again, Mr. PC Pete Nettleton is in speaking to them, and we can see a picture of him there delivering his work on the Lincolnshire Police Force. Year 9, now we're seriously getting into looking at the future, and we've had employers in this year, which is really lucky, from the travel industry, NHS Talent Academy. Also, a local GP came in to talk to our students, as well as a virtual presentation from the apprenticeship team, Ask Apprenticeships. We're also trying to improve some of those skills that you need for the future, and you can see from there that we've had some personal quality training, certainly on communication, and also looking at the personality skills from the Red Bull Wingfinder online test. Now, year 10 probably have had the busiest year. They've had quite an extensive array of external contributors. They also had the GP visit and the apprenticeship presentation, but we've also had one of our local estate agents, Tony Ruby, came in talking about business and a safer partnership person. But I would say the highlight of our year was when some of our old students, ex-students, which we call alumni, came in, and they delivered a workshop over the full day, which it was great for the students because they could see where our students go, what they can do, and it was good to see some old faces back in. Today we've had the Department of Work and Pensions in talking about social media and how to keep your profile good, because that's such a big deal to do with work now. And coming up right at the end of the year, there's an engineering day in Grantham, and about 50 or 60 students of ours are going to be taking part, looking at 6 local businesses to do with the engineering industry. Year 11, mostly their focus has been on looking at their exams and looking at applying for college and sixth form for next year, but they've also had the opportunity to do some revision workshops with MAID and also a talk from the RAF. And this has been an opportunity for us to get some of our students who are interested in Oxford or Cambridge in the future to go to a conference over in Lincoln to start part of that process when they go into sixth form. And then we move into sixth form. Students studying their BTEC level 3s, their A levels, they've had opportunities this year to go and really look at that. Where are they going to go in a couple of years' time or even next year? So we've had the Lincoln University Fair. We went over to Lincoln for a UCAS exhibition. We also had an Oxbridge conference in Lincoln as well as the Year 12s. But some of our students have been lucky enough to visit on the Step Up programme, visit Oxford University. And in fact, they're out for a couple of days, couple of nights on a residential there at this moment in time. This year, we've also managed to start our UCAS, which is the University Process Application Process. And the students are currently registering, filling all their details, writing their personal statements ready for that. And that also prepares them for apprenticeships or for going out into the world of work when they leave us in 2023. So this year, it's been a very, very good year in careers. Really impressed that we could get so much external help and really enthuses the students. Looking forward to next year. I'm hoping for a few more university trips, maybe for years 7, 8 and 9, so they get a taste early on, and more links with our local business. Well, thank you for listening. Looking forward to careers next year. Take care.